I know that's a lot of instructions. Let me undo these first. I'll get this set up and then I'll show you what it's like to take the rest of it off. The back hangers are still set. My valve controllers are unplugged. My back hangers here have the nuts off. The back box hangers are still on because, like I said, we're going to use those to slowly lower here in a second. Let's come back up here to the top. These are E10 reverse Torx. Forgive me, I think I said E5 a second ago. These are E10s, so this is loose. And then up here, these are usually 12s, but in this case, these were 11 millimeter nuts. Now, one note of caution. These are very exposed to the weather and very frequently rust. These were heavily rusted, still intact and still strong metal, but pretty heavily rusted. So be really careful taking these off, because if you strip one of these or cause a problem, the complications here get really serious really quickly. You might want to consider, when you do this job, maybe replacing these nuts while you're here. I think these are going to be okay to put back on, but just be careful with this. And you can see how these flanges go over these posts. So when we lower this exhaust, when I talk about pulling it off these posts, that's what we're going to want to do. So if you have a friend, that's great. What you're going to have them do is hang on to the exhaust tips, and then you're going to undo those hangers on both sides of the back box. Once that's loose, you can lower just a little bit, lower the back just a little bit, and then you're going to pull this forward and down off these posts and walk your exhaust line out from underneath the car. You can do this yourself. I've done it myself a bunch of times. I actually would undo the back box hangers on both sides, and me on a creeper, I just lower it onto myself and then down and out. So you can do this one person, though it is nice if you have an extra set of hands. Okay, all right.